What's up, guys, and welcome back to Lochos Podcast. And today I have no longer a guest. He is my co-host now.
Los
My
cuñados.
man, El Cuña.
Yes,
Bryan.
sir. Yes, sir.
Welcome back, brother.
Man, it's good to be back
Yo.
with the new setup.
New setup.
You know, we got the whole thing going on.
I told you I'm going to take this seriously.
Yeah.
For the
It's
ones
like
that know me.
It's like an ASMR mic.
Like an ASMR.
Yeah, I'm about to start talking slow.
Yeah, for real.
It does sound good, though.
I'm going to start eating apples.
You know, there's a lot of guys ASMR now.
Yeah.
At first, like, when...
It was like a whole wave, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a whole wave of
Started going
people.
from there. Yeah.
Like eating stuff on a microphone.
Mm-hmm. Like role plays, like barbershops and stuff.
For real.
Mm-hmm. Like suits. I like seeing this one ASMR, like guy that does tailors, and like, you know, he does suits and stuff like
Oh,
that.
he cuts fabric and stuff?
Yeah, no, it's like just a role play.
Oh, okay.
So, but he literally goes deep into it, and like, it's relaxing. I don't know why, because it's like the whole room is dark, and like he's just spitting you and stuff. It's like you feel like you being taken care of through a video, you know.
That's
It's kind of
cool.
weird, but
That's dope.
yeah, that's one of my things. But yeah, bro.
What you been up to, bro?
Oh man.
What did you do this weekend?
This weekend was a little bit different from the other weekends from my regular, because I've been like in a routine of, you know, just, you know, having my weekends to recharge and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then like I was, you know, I usually go to the gym, like come home, rest, like hang out, go for a run or something like that. But, you know, I was like, bruh, I had a long week. I was like, let me hit up a friend, you know? So I hit up my friend, Willie. And I was like, yo, what's the move tonight? Because he usually be going out. So I was like, you know, what's the move? He was like, bro, we going to D.C. So, like, yesterday, you know, I don't know. It's like,
You was out and about?
yeah, I was out and about. I came home around 4 in the morning.
Sheesh.
Yeah, I had a good time, though. It was a great time. Yeah,
Was
at
it on
first,
U Street?
yeah, it was
U
slow.
Street?
Huh?
You went to U Street?
No, we went to Arlington. Oh, not Arlington, Alexandria. You know that little strip of where all those bars are at? Like
I know what you're
clubs.
talking about.
I forgot what it's called.
It's what's that place called? It's like close to Ultra, some shit like that.
Nah, that's more in like down in DC.
Nah.
It's in DC. Actually thinking
okay.
about it, it's in Northwest downtown DC.
Oh, okay.
But it was a cool vibe. It was a lot of people there. Met some cool people. Danced with a couple of people. You know, I don't know. I've been feeling more confident. You know,
That's good. I'm proud of you, man.
It's
That's what it's about.
it's been more of a, you know.
And you deserve it, to be honest with you. You
I
really do
appreciate
deserve
bro.
it.
Thank you.
You work hard. You're one of the most hardworking people that I know.
Thank you, bro. I can say the same for you, bro.
Ah,
You
man.
know, you put in the work. You about to start
Try.
your journey too.
I just started my journey. They don't know.
Yeah,
They don't know my journey yet.
Yeah, the transformation about to go crazy.
Information. But in my situation, it's a couple thing. Like me and Gabby, my wife, we want to do it together.
Yeah,
We want to change our lives.
that's good, bro. You want to tell the people?
Yeah, so
Yo, you want-
we're starting a fitness journey.
Yes, sir.
A fitness journey. We're trying to health is wealth, to be honest with you, you know. And what I realized is, and I know it sounds cliche, and like you've probably heard it all over, like on TikTok and stuff, but like it's literally in your mind. It's all in your
Yeah.
head.
It's all about the mindset.
You have to,
Absolutely.
mindset. You have to convince yourself, or like, I guess, really want it.
Ah, yeah, bro.
You gotta
Absolutely.
want it.
You just gotta fall in love with it.
Yeah.
You gotta fall in love with it and just really like just go full dive,
You-
like no matter what.
And like no turning back.
Mm-hmm.
I just and now that I look back at it more and more,
Mm-hmm.
it relates to like life in general, like everything you do,
Absolutely.
like everything you do, like literally
Mhm.
work, you know, communication, everything. Like you just have to keep going.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just give up.
Yeah, no, absolutely. You can't.
Yeah.
You gotta find, like you say, it combines with your life, because it's
Yeah.
like a part of your life. You know, like it's how you feel.
The lifestyle.
Yeah, it's how you feel when you go to work, when you wake up, like
And
happiness.
at the end of the day, it's not for the people around you. It's for you.
Mm-hmm.
It's for yourself.
You're not doing it. Yeah, absolutely.
Right? Like
Mm-hmm.
you want to feel better about yourself. You want to, you know,
Yeah.
be able to do more.
Yeah. No,
Do
absolutely.
more for sure.
I think it's like also like, you know, for me when I started, it was like 8 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
It was like this early December before a little bit before November. It's like
Also, it's almost a year now.
yeah, like
Almost a year.
almost a year. You're right. Yeah.
Shoot.
Yeah, but like and like around November, like sometimes you do it for like the people you love around you, right?
Right.
That's how you start. But then when you start into it, it's like you said, then you start doing it for like yourself. Like for like how you feel, how you like. You want to look. It's not like you want to look good for like for other people, but you want to look good, like be confident.
Exactly.
In yourself.
That's key. Confidence is key for real.
Yeah, bro. What made you start, bro? Because I know we've been talking about it, but
yeah. Well, what made me start is really my health, man. My health. Like I really wanna be able to do more. Like I said, I don't want to like waste time no more. Like I want to be able to like to be out there, like just take care of our bodies. So like that way, in the future, we're here for like the ones we love too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
'Cause we talked about it. We were talking about how come we only see like older white people.
yeah.
We only see older white people. And
We went on a trail, and I was telling you that.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, like we see everywhere in the morning, like early morning, this white people just going on a run and walk. Like it's because like they just want to like they're like living stress free. They want to do something for their bodies. They know that health is the key. To be more not only more successful, but like keep going in life.
Right, and then like
feel good. Yeah.
the healthy, like the keeping yourself healthy will keep you away from so many diseases, bro.
Absolutely.
Like so many like bad things and like and I don't want to see nobody go through it at all.
Yeah. No.
So
absolutely.
why not do something now that we can? Para qué voy a esperar? Like why am I gonna wait
Yeah.
until I'm sick to like,
to
I
make a
actually have to do
change.
something. Yeah, right.
You want to avoid those things before that happen and work on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I feel like that's what I wanted to do. Is like at first, I won't lie. When I started, I was like, oh, like it was because like I started feeling I didn't feel like myself. I started feeling like a change, not only like in my like because at the time I was in a relationship, so I started like during a relationship, and I was like, yo, like I don't feel like I'm the best version of myself, and I feel like she deserves that like the best version of me because that's how like. I didn't come in a relationship the best version of me, but it was like, oh, like, like I deserve that for myself and she deserves that.
Right.
Of course it didn't work out because it's in a past relationship, but I was like, yo, like I need to do a change because I'm not mindset wise, I'm not there, like I'm not giving it my all at all with like my work, with her or like my life. So I was like, I need to change.
Right.
So I just started like going to do a full dive, bro. And like just started ignoring things and just went like in a like little trance. Like, I started like avoiding things I eat, avoiding bad habits. And like it was crazy.
I commend you a lot for it because I saw you go through it and you did it like literally by yourself. You did it by yourself.
Bro.
You didn't like really.
It was hard. I won't lie. I got a little emotional, but that shit was hard, bro.
Like, nah, bro.
That shit was fucking hard.
I remember like you would come home like around 5-6 p.m. and like you literally just change and be like, I'm going to the gym. I'm like, what, bro? You not tired, bro?
Yeah,
like,
bro. It
you
was
just
really
had a
hard.
long ass day. You about to go to the gym, and then you come back and like your mom or like whoever would like offer you like food and stuff, and you're like, nah, I'm good. Like you were really disciplined. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro. I was just, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Something just clicked. Like you could say it's because like I had like a shift in my life. But I was like, yo, like I had to change. Like I need to do something better. Like I'm not liking who I am right now. Like I'm not liking how I look. And I was like, okay, like if I keep going, like at first I was like, let me just be consistent. I hated it at first. I was like, let me keep going. All right, let me just keep going. I was like, I'm tired, but I don't want to go. I'm like, nah, I gotta go. You just gotta tell yourself that. I'm like, nah, just like it's right there. So
well, let me ask you this: did you know you could do that? Did you know you could push yourself?
No,
or did you?
No,
you didn't like.
I did. At first, I was like, oh, like I don't think like I'd be seeing people at the gym. It's not good to compare yourself with other people.
Right.
But I used them as a motivation because I was like, bro, like they coming. Like I saw the same people over and over again. So I'm like, and I met some cool people. I really met some cool people at the gym. Like, who I talked to. I'm like,
the day I went with you, bro, you knew everybody at the gym, bro. This
nah, it's
MVP.
No, it's just cool people. It's like the environment, because like you know that they're going through, like, you know, they doing something for themselves too.
Mhm.
You know, it's like, it makes you feel like you're not alone.
Exactly.
Like, you're not alone doing this
Exactly.
shit. So I'm like, oh, I was like, and when I first started, I was like, yo, bro, I don't know if I can, but you know, you know, it's that saying, like, your mama didn't raise a bitch. So
Yeah.
I was like, yo, I was like, I gotta keep coming. I was like, there's no way. Like I told myself, like, you know, I'm gonna do this for these reasons, and of course I had to change my reasons, like, for myself. Like, at the time, and I'm like, okay. I was like, I started thinking about the future. I'm like, what if, like, you know, okay, that didn't work out. What about the next person? I need to do that for. I want to be the best version of myself to everybody I encounter. Like, okay, I don't want to get sick. I want to feel stronger. You know, not that I was
Right.
weak, but I feel like, what if, like, things happen? You know, I'm not strong enough to do them. So I'm like, okay, I gotta just stay focused. I want to feel better. Like, I want to feel like motivated to do things. So I was like, you know, let me just keep going. And I was like, oh, I don't think I can lift this. Like, yo, lift the weight, or I don't think I can do this, bro. Another mile. I'm like, nah, bro. But then I was like, nah, bro. Like, I just gotta do
Right.
one thing at a time. One more. So
Right.
it's like you challenge yourself every day. Like, oh, like, I'm gonna challenge myself to do this one next. Cause I was like 210 pounds, bro, when I started, bro. I
You
was
were
like,
210.
yeah, I'm 175 now, but I
Wow.
took
You
it
know what? That
slow.
deserves. Yeah.
Thank you, bro. Thank
That
you.
deserves. That deserves that. You know what I
But,
mean?
you know, I didn't notice, like, honestly, because you're living that life, you don't notice that you're not say big, but you're at that point. And then when you, like, start losing it, or
Mhm.
like gaining strength, or like gaining this, you start feeling these things like, oh, like, what, like, dang, I was not doing good. You know, you start feeling like your mind start putting things together. I'm like, damn, bro, like, I was doing things that I was
Wow.
affecting people. You know, I was like, you know, I was doing, like, bad things, bad habits. I'm like, okay, like, I was doing, like, I love people. I love the people around me. I love the people I had.
Right.
So I'm like, yo, this is not good. And then when I started, like, feeling better, and everything started clicking, I'm like, okay, I don't want to go back. I want to keep going. I want to
You felt
see.
like the pieces were coming together.
Yeah, and I felt more at peace. You know, I was like, yo, I'm starting to feel good. And every time, like, I come home, like, I would want to just rest, so get on a game or distract myself, watch a
Right.
movie or something. I'm like,
Right.
nah. This became my enjoyment. Like, oh, like, you know, instead of, like, watching TV, I'm like, okay, I want to go to the gym.
Right.
That became my stress reliever. You know, I put everything there, and then just let it be, because, you know, nobody can judge you there. You know, even if people judge you, like, you don't go fuck. Like, you pouring everything into that weight,
Wow.
or you pouring everything to that run. You know, like, everything you have, you, like, and then when you do, like you challenge yourself to the next
Mhm.
thing, and you do it, you're like, dang, bro, I had that in me.
Right.
You know, like, I had that in me, bro. Like, I could do it. Like, let me do that again, but better. You know,
Exactly.
and then you start doing that
And
in your life.
I'm starting to feel that now.
Yeah, bro. I'm proud of you, bro. Like,
Because, like-
that you started, bro.
Like,
I'm
right-
excited for you.
I'm a little disappointed that I didn't do it earlier. Like
Nah,
during
bro,
the
it's
summer.
never too late.
You know what I mean?
It's never too late.
Because now we're going into fat season, bro. We're going into like Thanksgiving,
Yeah, that don't matter,
Christmas,
bro.
all that stuff. It's like
Yeah, you don't gotta think of it like that. It don't matter. Honestly, you just gotta focus on what you're doing,
right.
and, like, what you go on ahead, and just take it slow. Enjoy it, bro. Enjoy the ride.
Yeah, well, like I was saying, like I didn't know I had it in me.
I'm proud of you, bro.
I've never really been like I have been self-conscious about like my body and stuff like that, but I've never like let it really like make choices for me.
Mm-hmm.
Like it depends where I am or who I'm with. Like I'll feel comfortable enough to just be myself, which is okay.
You know
But-
what's crazy though? Because you're a confident guy.
Yeah.
When I met you, bro, you're a confident guy. And when you told me that, I'm like, yo, like, this guy, like, you know, has it together. But you told me that, I'm like, damn, bro, I'm proud of you, bro.
That's
Like,
the whole opposite, bro.
change everything for yourself.
That's the whole opposite. Like Gabby, my wife, she knows me more than anybody
Yeah.
else, and like I'm very like self-conscious about a lot of things, like a lot of things. But I've always had the attitude of I got it.
Mm-hmm.
I got it. Like I'll figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's nothing I can't do.
Absolutely.
But I've just slacked on the doing it part.
Yeah.
You know
Right,
what I mean?
yeah.
Like doing it, like slacking. But like slacking was big thing for me. Like, I didn't realize how much time I was wasting on, like, slacking, like, sitting down, like, playing on a game for, like, 3 hours.
Yeah.
But that's, maybe I'm not at the gym for 3 hours, but at least an hour and a half of those 3 hours, I could have been doing something productive, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But, like, now that I'm learning that I can push myself to other limits and stuff, like, I get more motivated now. Like, this morning, I was jogging, like, right next to on the treadmill. I was jogging to an older guy. He had to be, like, in his almost 50s, bro.
Uh-huh.
And I thought it was funny because we were both running at the same pace, and we were both sweating bullets, bro. And I was like,
that's where relationships get born. That's
is
the
this
homie
something
now.
special? Like,
Yeah, bonding. Yeah, that's where the homies
but he's like
get
old and
born.
shit. So I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, wait a minute. Is he like outrunning me? So like, I started asking myself questions, and I'm like, what is going on here? And like, this is when I just couldn't hold it, and I just started laughing, and he laughed too. We literally stopped at the same time. Like, we was both tired and shit, bro. So I wasn't even sure, like, is it a good thing or is it a bad thing? Because like, I stopped at the same time as an old guy. Like, this dude just like really beat me. But like, no, maybe he's just a regular, you know? And,
Yeah.
Like, and maybe I tried to look at it that way. I was like, oh, I caught up to him.
Yeah, bro. Like, you caught up to a veteran,
Caught
you
up
know?
to a regular. You know? He's been doing this for a while, you know?
But, you know, that's I love that because, like, you know, when you go in, you know, like, you be, like, just thinking, like, you're by yourself or something like that. But when you, like, got interactions like those,
Right.
you be like, it just, I don't know what, but for me, it just makes me want to come again. You know, like,
Exactly.
it's just fun, bro. It's
Exactly.
just, like, you know, like,
Exactly.
it's just take your time. It's your own journey, and, like, you get to, like spread that with other people. Like, you have this challenging each other, you know?
Yeah.
That's just fun, bro. You know?
And then yesterday, same thing. Like, well, not the same thing, but like a guy, I was done with my workout, whatever, and like my shirt was soaked. My shirt was soaked. And the guy looks at me, he was like, yo, I was like, what's up? He was like, are you sure that's sweat? Or like, did you wet your shirt, bro? And I'm like, oh, shit, I wish it was sweat, bro. I mean, I wish it was water, you know? Because like, I'm sweaty as hell. And like, but it felt good. You know,
it's an accomplishment, bro.
Yeah, it's a compliment and like an achievement, bro. Like,
you working hard for it, bro.
That's what feels the best.
Yeah,
knowing that you worked hard for that.
Yeah, exactly. It was like nobody helped you but you yourself. You know, exactly. It was just your own blood, sweat, and tears, bro.
Yeah,
just go into it, bro.
You ran for that.
Yeah, and when you start feeling that, bro, you just gotta take it.
Keep going.
Just take it and go.
You gotta keep going.
Can't stop, bro. I'm proud of you because, like, when you told me, like, you was starting to go at 6 a.m. or something like that.
Yeah.
I was like, yo. I was like, bro, this guy's on it. I was like, okay. I was like, damn, bro. Like, for me, it's like I haven't gotten to that part yet. You know, I've been going, like, you know, that amount of time I've been going, but I haven't, like, really, like, went to, like that many times in the morning. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I just haven't gotten up to do that, but I'm starting to, and I'm like, damn, you started to do that? I'm like, damn, I'm motivated to go in the morning now because you burn more calories.
The only thing is that I can only do it like in the I did it because of what you told me. That you told me like in the morning is like when you're like you haven't ate anything,
fasted,
you're natural, you're burning natural fat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely.
So I had that in the back of my head. But the reason that I decided to do it in the morning was because of the weekends are the only days that I can wake up early and do something, because any other like Monday through Friday, I have to I'll be up by 4:30 in the morning and go to work. So I can't go to the gym.
Yeah,
it would have to be an afternoon thing.
Yeah, I'm in the same situation.
So like in the weekends, I was like, okay, this is my chance. Like you know, and what's crazy is the craziest thing is that like in my mind, I was like, all right, I'm gonna wake up early, and I just went to sleep. Boom! Like before my alarm goes off, I open my eyes, like I just. And like I gotta pee. I went to the bathroom. I was like, all right, what time is my alarm supposed to go off? It was supposed to go off at 5. No, it was supposed to go off at 6 in the morning. And I looked at the time and I was like, it's 5:30. And I'm not gonna lie, something in me was like 30 more minutes. Let's wait for the alarm to go off. But then another thing behind my back, like behind my head, was like, fuck them 30 minutes. You better get ready and go.
Yes, sir. You gotta listen. Yes, sir. I deserve the clap, bro. I deserve the clap, bro. Absolutely. Talking about.
And I'm serious, but like I was like, what is 30 minutes gonna do for me? You know, like nah, like just get ready and go.
And honestly, bro, like I had those a lot, and I feel like those are the hardest times.
Mm-hmm.
Because you got like this part of you like that wants to be like, yeah, I got, like I want to rest. Like I've done so much.
Right.
Even like that. Like I've done so much, I deserve this rest. But then the other part of me was like, what do you mean you done so much? You can do more. I'm like, bro, you can do more, bro.
That's powerful.
Like, you need to start going.
That's powerful.
And that voice, you need to listen to more.
Yeah.
Cause like that's the one that will like just make you like do things you didn't think you could do.
Yeah, and I like now, I have this little voice in my head that's like, ain't you the one that you say you was gonna do this?
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Ain't you the one that you say you was gonna do this and that?
Yeah.
And do it.
Yes, sir, bro.
You know? And that's what's motivating me right now. And like I said, my family.
Yeah.
That's more importantly, like my family's motivating me to do it, to better ourselves, to
They're in the
because,
background too, bro.
Yeah.
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 That's
So
good.
like, but like, and it's crazy because like in our culture, like the food system is crazy. Like everything's like crazy, oily. Like
Ain't
everything's
good.
nothing's healthy, bro. Like everything's delicious, but
Yeah.
it's not healthy at
Yeah.
all. It's not healthy at all. So it is a challenge, like the whole sugar thing and everything.
You just gotta make it your own. Like I told you, like I said before, you just gotta make it like. There's times like you see your family cooking good, and you like, oh, like this is good, but then you can be like, nah, like I told you, like you put in all that work, and when you start putting that work you was doing, like like sweating that much and
Right.
like doing that many miles or like lifting that many weight, you're like, yo, and then you start go home and you like you have a choice between eating this or that, you be like, nah, bro, I just put all this work.
You don't want it to go in
I
vain.
don't.
Yeah.
Why am I waste it for? And you just gotta like choose. I mean, of course there's like like Hispanic food that you can make it healthy. It's not
That's
like I told you, you gotta enjoy your food too. Like
Mm.
for me, that's what I had to do. I went through a lot of like back and forth. Like like my first time, my diet was like crazy, bro. Like no carbs, like just chicken, vegetables, and like I was eating like I was training first and like the fucking
You the Navy SEAL.
World War IV.
World
Nah,
War
I'm just kidding. But no, it was like because I thought that was the right thing to do, and I was like, I was hearing all these people like on YouTube, stuff like that. You gotta eat this and this and that. But then I started noticing like I gotta like that was just keeping me away like from like enjoying my journey,
Right.
because I started hating egg whites. I told my friends this, man. I was eating egg whites every morning, like a whole carton. I was like, started eating that, and that was just it. And I started I was disgusted. Even right now, like I eat it sometimes. It's just I can't eat it. It's just I was doing that for like 4 or 5 months.
Just egg whites.
Just egg whites in the morning, and then I changed to like a little bit of carbs because I was like, damn, bro, like all this energy is like I'm feeling weak
Right.
now,
Did
And
you
then
lose a lot of weight though?
that's when I lost the most amount of weight. But then I was like, that was not my goal. I was like, oh, I don't want to be scrawny because I was scrawny before. So like many people know me like in high school, I was a scrawny kid, and then like I was kind of fit, like I could run. I was in soccer and stuff like that. But it was like, oh, like I wanted to be like ripped.
Yeah.
And that was my goal. So I was like, okay, let me just chill. Let me just rewrite this and just change it up,
Right.
And I had to like do what worked for me because I'm like, okay, I need this type of food for me because like it will help me like build the muscle, like the protein, like a little bit of carbs now.
Right.
So like now I'm more lenient to what I eat instead of being on a strict diet because I want to enjoy it. I enjoy the journey to becoming like the best version I can be in this life.
Of course. 100%.
And then go from there and see what happens, and I just want to be, like you said, healthy, fit, to be able to do those things. Like in the future, if I have a family, if I'm blessed with a family, or even like for my family now, like my mom, parents,
Right.
I don't want them to
100%.
see me weak,
No, of course.
Yeah, I want them to be like, okay, they don't have to worry about me,
Right.
or my sister or like my brother. Like, okay, like I can defend myself, or I can, like I'm good, doing the right things. I'm not in bad addictions or something like that.
For sure. And I know you'll do it for a fact. For
Yeah,
a
for
fact.
sure.
I know
You would do it too.
You'll do
You and Gabby, yeah, you had to go crazy. That
Yeah.
couple transformation, but I go nuts.
That's gonna go crazy, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I'm ready for it too.
Yeah, a couple months you will see it. That's always say, like the first month, like you won't notice it. The second month you will start people will start complimenting you. The third month, you will start to see a little bit. In the fourth month, you will be like, it's crazy. It takes a couple of months just to get into it. And then, of course, if you want it more, like for me, like I want more. Like, I want to change it. I'm like so struggling, like when it comes to like getting it together, but I'm enjoying it. You know, I'm like, okay.
And like for the first time ever, I bought pre-workout. And I thought I got an allergic reaction to it. So shit.
Well, you said, bro, this is, like, bro, you called me. I was, one of you guys called me. He was like, oh, bro, is this supposed to be itchy, bro? I was like, yeah.
I thought I was going to die there. Why the fuck am I itchy? Like, I'm on the treadmill like this. Like, oh, damn.
Yeah. And don't mind Adriel in the background.
Don't mind my son, bro. He's here.
You know, you want to be in a podcast too.
He's gonna be in the podcast.
Yes, sir.
But like, I felt itchy, Bryan. I was like, you know what, bro? Let me just keep running. And I started running. And with my headphones, like, I just started like focusing like on music and stuff. And then I got my thoughts together, and I kind of like blocked out everything else. And I realized that I think that's the focus part of it.
Yeah, it's I mean, it's different. Pre-workouts give you like different type of like pumps or like reactions to it. You know, like. It's like I try like different ones, and some will give me like a better pump. Like I would feel like I would lift more because they will have like creatine in it or something else. And then I try ones that will like help me like go like further. Let's say more time in the gym, and I feel tired or fatigued. And then there's the ones that like just you literally don't. You see, it's not like you see black, but you see like this one tunnel vision.
Tunnel vision, yeah.
Call that
you
black.
Focus on something
Tunnel vision.
You focus on one thing, and you're just like, okay, let me keep going.
Yeah,
let me keep going.
And there's ones that make you sweat, bro. I had one that made me like, like even now, like I have to change my shirts like 2-3 times in the gym because I'm like, bro, like this. I guess that's my genetics. Like I must, like, you know, I was like, I still got the fat sweat. You know, I still got the fat sweat.
And you're not fat no more.
Yeah. You know what's crazy, bro? It's because I started thinking about it, but I've been in crazy situations. Like at first, like when I was a baby, I was skinny. Okay. And then I came to America. You know, I went to Guatemala. Then I came here, all that processed food. I became a chubby kid. And then I was like, you know, I won't lie, I got bullied a little bit about it.
Real?
Yeah, a little bit.
You were chubby?
Yeah.
Like at school or like?
Yeah, they were just like you know how kids are. We would just fuck around with my weight. It's like, oh damn, like Bryan's fat. You know? Yeah, they were joining, but you know, in Maryland, you gotta join back. I was never really good at it. I was honest with you, I was never really good at it until like now. Like when it comes to my friends, I'll cut it. I cut them up. But back then, I'm not really good at it, and I would just have to take it, bro. And then after that, I started doing sports, and then I started just diving myself into like, you know, going outdoor more because like I was like, I don't want to be this chubby kid, bro. Right. You know, I have like, you know, at the time I had a crush too. I was like, bro, I'm chubby. Yeah, I didn't feel confident. Yeah, but even that doesn't matter though. Like if you have the confidence in your own weight, but at the time I was a kid, I didn't have that. You know, I was still getting my things together, and then I became like the skinny kid. And then I'm like, oh, damn, I feel like, you know, like weak. And then I started going to the gym. Then I became a little bit ripped. And then afterwards, I got, you know, a little chubby. Which, honestly, like, the fat like I had before this, that was, like fun. Because I was, like, you know, like, at the time, like, at the beginning of the time, when I started getting big, I felt like, you know, like, it was, like, happy weight. Because I was in a relationship. It was, like, good. I enjoyed the thing. But at the end, that's when, like, I started realizing, oh, like, you know, I'm not feeling myself. So I'm like, it was no fault of the relationship or anything like that. It was just me not like, oh, feeling good. Not like, you know, like, not like, oh, I'm not in the mindset of doing other things. Ew, I couldn't breathe. I don't know what happened there, bro. I was not breathing. But yeah, so I was like, it's not like, oh, like I was it's not like I was in a bad relationship or anything. That was like, that was the best time I had. You know, I enjoyed eating, going out. It was the best time. It's just like for me, something clicked. You know, like I wasn't enjoying who I was, and I felt like I was letting other things get into like the people I love. You know, the way I was interacting with them, or like the time. It was like, oh, just because I was there, I felt like I was giving them something. You know, but it was not that. I was because. Time like it was like when my brother died, you know, and I couldn't talk about anything. I was like a closed off, you know, and I closed off because, you know, I didn't feel good either. So I was just kept going.
I kind of saw you go through that too.
Yeah.
And like,
And I didn't talk about this. You know what's wrong? I was a whole big in the communication part in the relationship, but I didn't talk about it because I don't know. It's like I didn't feel like myself,
right.
and I didn't get to like talk about it. So I was like, I'm not gonna do that ever again, bro. I'm not, you know, like, you know, they didn't deserve that or like that. I don't think they even know because I didn't even tell them this and stuff because like they helped me a lot. I love like her and her family. It was amazing.
Oh, really?
But you know, it's just like it's just not what I wanted to be, like, you know, who I was. So like, and I felt like she kind of felt like I was not the same, or maybe not, who knows, but I just wanted to be different, you know. And it was a blessing. Yeah. I just take everything as a blessing, bro. It was a blessing relationship, blessing change. I feel blessed now. I feel like happy.
Oh,
you know? Feeling enjoying it.
Bigger, better, stronger, smarter.
It's still a journey, bro. I still got a long way to go.
You're growing.
A long way to go.
Sky's the limit.
Yeah, I'm gonna be right next to you, bro. I'm telling you, you better be bigger than me.
I'm gonna be next to you.
Nah. You better be. I'm like, dang, bro. Cause I saw you the first time at the gym, bro. Like I was like, bro, cause you were lifting, right? And I was like, bro, you already look like you've been lifting, bro. You got the genetics, bro. Cause I was like, yo, dang, bro, you got the muscles already. Your bicep bigger than mine.
Nah. I just don't have the strength, you know. I gotta get the strength.
Yeah, it's just muscle memory.
I was struggling with the 15s. But yeah, we'll get.
But you look big doing it though.
Yeah, this was important.
That's what was important. But you good.
Yeah, I should have took the picture.
Yeah. You just take the before and after. I didn't do that. I didn't do the before and after. I wish I did, but
I don't want to keep too much track about it. I don't. I just want to.
Yeah, I think it's whatever works for you. Some people like to keep track of it.
Yeah.
And some like for me, no.
I don't want to. Because like I said, I don't want to get comfortable.
Yeah.
I don't want to be like, oh, I made it this far. I'm gonna take it easy. Nah. I want to keep, you know.
Yeah. That's the shit. Yeah. I think that's what worked for me too. So I think like you're the same as me. Because I was like, oh, some people like, no, keep track of it. You know, you see how good you did. I'm like, nah. I feel like I will get too like you said, too comfortable with oh, I did this. It's like, you know, you had a long work week. And you're like, oh, I did all this. Like I feel I accomplished a lot. You know, I did a lot. So I'm like, okay, I gotta like. I'm gonna rest, you know, but no, like you just gotta like do more, cause then that's how you progress.
And you can do it, bro. Like I know everybody can do it. Really,
yeah.
You can do it at home too.
Absolutely, bro. Just starting, just go to like, just one
example,
day.
Like most of the people that I know, they wake up early to go to work. Right? They come home, and they always tell me like, my day doesn't stop. I still have to do this. I still have to do that. So you're already up for like more than 12 hours a day.
Mm-hmm. And that's a blessing.
Yeah, that's a big blessing. But if you're already doing it for like 12 plus hours, why not push one more hour and go work out? Like do something, you know, like you know, like do something for your body.
Yeah, I think that's one of the key points too, because you said like, oh, like people already work like wake up at that time. Like why not wake up for yourself?
Exactly.
It's just because like, you know, I feel like a lot of us are just like, especially like, you know, even me, I can testify like something like, oh damn, I don't want to go. I'm already doing this. Like work, you know, work is hard for everybody.
No, like I heard this today on social media. Steve Harvey, he said we have this bad habit. We have this bad word that we use all the time, and is I got to go to work. I got to get up. I got to meet some so and so. If you change that one word, I get to get up.
Yeah.
I get to go to work.
Yeah, I was about to say the same shit.
You know what I'm saying,
yes,
bro?
sir.
Like if you change that in your mind and you know that you're not doing it for others, you're doing it for yourself. It'll push you. It'll drive you to keep doing and going more and more and more.
Yeah, bro.
And these motivational speeches and stuff, like they seem corny sometimes.
Yeah,
like,
bro. Yeah, we get laughed at sometimes because of that.
I do too. I get.
But I was like, who cares, bro? Like that. Like this, literally, like if somebody's successful saying this, I'm like, like bro, like you like
they know something.
Yeah,
we don't,
exactly,
like,
bro.
Yeah, so like, why not do it?
And that's what you said. Like I couldn't say it better myself. Like you take as a blessing.
Yeah.
Like I get to go to work, bro. I'm like, that's
I get
blessed.
to- yeah.
I'm making money. I'm blessed, bro.
Yeah.
I'm
like,
alive.
Like at work, not too long ago, a guy was like, he came to work and he was like, ¿por qué me tocó ser pobre? And I was like, no, hombre, compa, pobres son los que duermen en la calle. Le dije, yo, like,
Yes.
you're blessed enough to like be at a job.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
There's somebody out there right now that wishes they could go to a job, you know?
Yeah, and I bet you he when you told him that, I bet you be like, oh damn, he right.
Yeah, he just stayed quiet. He was like, yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
But-
But it's tough to hear. Some people like don't like to hear that.
Or they think that you take things too seriously.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But it's not
maybe
that.
he was joking, but
Yeah.
like it's not that, bro. Like, you know, like
No, because even if they speak, like whoever speaks that, like, you know, because you said, you know how they say like your words are powerful. Like,
Oh, yeah.
So like if you tell yourself that, or you tell something like, you know, that becomes like, oh, you think it's a joke, but at the behind your head, like, oh, like you're the commander, bro.
I'm not sure if it's in the Bible or not, but they like your tongue is as deadly as any weapon.
Absolutely, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just, you know how people do manifestations and stuff like that,
Yeah.
bro. That's actually works, bro. So you gotta tell yourself.
And I was very, and I perdóname Dios, you know, because like I was very anti that. Like I was like, well, I've always said I'm gonna have money and I never do. So like I didn't really believe in the like manifestations. Like if you say it, you'll do it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But like poco a poco, like God has like been helping me a lot through this, and like He's been showing me that like if I really want it, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know,
If you really believe it too.
if you really believe
Yeah.
it too.
You gotta, that's why you that's why you gotta say that, like your words. You gotta tell yourself that and really
Yeah.
believe it. It's not
Yeah.
just telling yourself.
Exactly.
Because I used like when I started, bro. Like I changed everything, bro. I put like not to be corny or anything. Let's get a little too personal, but I have like a calendar, and I put two. So I put one in the mirror when I walk out the bathroom. It's up there, and I told Gabby this. She was like, "Oh, what keeps you going? Like, go from there." And I'm saying I'm not that guy, you know. There's more like guys, and that's who I get motivation from. Like guys that actually go crazy. I feel like I'm not even close to that 10%. But what I started doing, I was like, I put like this sign in the mirror. And I was like, I want it, I'll have it. That's literally what it says. I want it, I'll have it. And then my body, I was like, because when I got out the shower and stuff like that, and I look at it, not to be a little embarrassing, but you know, I'm like, I look at it, I'm like, I want it, I'll have it. And then I had another calendar. I'm like, oh, because like